mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. One chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
What is Gucci, YouTube? It's your boy Black Gucci out 3 long face, skinny 5D. We are back, still black with some more fire Boruto manga related content. I'm putting it in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, share it with your friends. I don't even know what type of like normally it'd be like, yo, insane Boruto spoilers, crazy, but at this point I'm like, is this fake news or not? Right? The last video when I talked about my thoughts on a Boruto and Kashin Koji flashback in the upcoming Boruto chapter 13. Simultaneously, we had the official release of Naruto's official website. You know, they give us 1 to 2 pages prior to the chapter. This is aside from the unofficial spoiler leaks that come out every month. But one of the first pages that the website gave us, what we see is in the timescale, we see a Boruto and we see him supposedly, quote unquote, being summoned by a Kashin Koji. Now I want to talk about this panel, right? I also want to talk about some of the other panels that I see across the timeline. Now, those of y'all who were here in Boruto's glory days, when I mean glory days, I mean when Organic Dinosaur and Abdul Zodak was one in the tandem. You know what I'm saying? They was working hand in hand, providing us the sauce as the sauce came. Right now, everything is so scrambled. I don't even know who to give credits to half the time. I come across a panel, I'm like, is this fan art? Is this official spoiler? I don't know, like, what's the source at this point, man? Like really, we were truly blessed back then. But with all that nostalgia aside, right? Starting off, first of all, let's talk about the cover, right? Because I have it right here in front of me. Boruto's cover, obviously, always looking smooth. I don't know, man. Aside from that Shikacho cover that they gave us one time, and a little bit, I guess, the Himawari cover, they always giving Boruto some different type of pose. Everybody else is just always standing straight or posing like a model. Boruto's always doing something extra, a little pizzazz. Now this one is smooth. We got his, I don't know which side is his good side. They both look like his good side. You feel me? Pause. But we got his good side over here. We got the glove. He's drawing a sword. Now, if my best bet, either he's about to make do on his word in the cover story, I'm saying, and cut off Kawaki's arm, or he just seen Code pop up with a couple of claw marks and he's gonna let them know why they call him Big Boruto. But chapter 13 cover was actually pretty fire. It looks pretty fire. As I scrolled on the timeline, like I said, at this point, it's like, I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, is it a reliable source, unreliable source? How true is this? But supposedly, you already know, big Hima vibes. Mangekyo gang always. Supposedly Hima is on the cover of the volume. So volume 3, basically for chapters 9 through 12. So I don't know how true that holds, but I'll be like, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned. We got a couple more days till the chapter officially drops. But as we continue moving, Boruto got the black on purple words, the white background with the little marble or ceramic touch on the paint. So it's real smooth, right? So now as we look into the panels, I don't have everything honestly that's been going around the timeline. Now as for like the context, it's kind of crazy for me to even be saying some of these things, like just starting off, because I know y'all want to hear it, like Kashin Koji having the ability to see into a future, right? Now, I'm still on the if and or buts, if the translation's clarified or not, whether he can see into the future and see into the past. Splitting him and Ada's abilities would seem kind of like to make more sense, as opposed to giving him his own ability and some of the abilities that Ada can do with her Senrigan, because we knew Ada, she can see everything that's going on right now and everything that happened in the past up until her birth. Now, it can be different for Kashin Koji, where he can simply just look into the past. It don't have to be up until his birth, and he can look into the future. Now, on the official page that they gave us with Boruto popping up in the summoning circle, it appears that in the middle of whatever Boruto was doing, he got summoned by Kashin Koji, and Kashin Koji begins to explain the situation going down to Boruto. So one of the main things that's going down and being explained is the fact that Kashin Koji is letting Boruto know this is a scientific ninja tool frog. I was the one talking to you through the frog. So after Boruto supposedly picked up the frog, he was randomly summoned to where he's at, and Kashin Koji explains, this is one of Orochimaru's men many abandoned hideouts outside the land of wind. So Kashin Koji has been making moves on top of moves, with moves being planned behind the first move so they wouldn't see the hidden meaning behind the fourth move. He's been out here doing his due diligence and putting in work, right? As we keep on going, some of the other pages we got Konohamaru out here putting my guy Boruto in cuffs. So apparently he is down and out from this shot against Jura. Now, as for all of the pages that I saw on the timeline, I was not able to show everything. Now, for me personally, I don't got no beef with whoever's running Boruto, Studio Pierrot, Shonen Jump, or Shoot. I don't got beef with y'all. My beef lies with TV Tokyo and Toei Animation. Every time I do a reaction or anything type of like One Piece related, my shit gets clipped. Now, I've never had any issues showing Boruto's panels, Boruto spoilers, Boruto images, Boruto voiceovers, never. So that's why I don't got no beef, unless, Boruto is under TV Tokyo as well, then supposedly I do, but I don't think so, because I see Toei Animation whenever I get clipped for One Piece or, things like that. So, for the most part, I don't have all of the spoilers. I never had any trouble showing spoilers on the page. Y'all know I be showing like mad spoilers. But, I've been in the game long enough to know what's going on in the community. So I'm not going to be showing too much. But for what I do have, right? So we do have Konohamaru getting Boruto in cuffs. Apparently, Kawaki is searching. Bro, like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, this is really real life make Konoha great again vibes. Like, why are you putting handcuffs on a down and out minority in the middle of the village after he just saved y'all? Like, come on, can we be for real? And then Kawaki's out here searching him for his belongings. Okay, like let's be for real, right? All right, but we got this going down. And then in the midst of all of this that's happening, right, my guy Jura is about to make the final move on Boruto, and then Bughead pops out at his Shinju. Now, these are the panels that I have, right, that I'm looking at. So according to word around the mouth, right, word on the timeline, what Bug is saying, because I don't have the fully translated panels here, but what Bug is telling Jura right before he takes the kill shot against Boruto, it's time. We have to go heal Hidari. Now, it might be where it's, for some reason, all of these Shinju's presence are needed for one to be revived, but a lot, like I said, bro, not even just Kashin Koji and Future Sight and the possibility of Boruto's timeline constantly changing. So, right, but like all of this is happening, and then on top of that, we have a new Shinju, right? So now we're gonna stop right there, because out of all of the new things, I know things happen with Himawari, I know Sarada's in the, I know a lot of stuff is going on, but right here, this is where we're gonna stop, right? A new Shinju, right? So just to add on to like what's happening, right? Because obviously Bug just interrupted Jura. They have to go revive Hidari. By the end of the chapter, Hidari is revived. Of course, his storyline was not finished yet. A lot to go down with Sarada and even Boruto at that. But once Jura makes his way back, we see apparently a fifth Shinju. Now, my guy Shinki, he's not officially Mangekyo Uchiha gang, but y'all know I used to rock with Shinki heavy. But apparently he has a Shinju. Shinki done got clipped. Everybody was talking about Gara when it was Jura, but now his own son is right here, in the mix. But before we even see, like, how do we get to Shinki? Why are we seeing Shinki? Supposedly my guy Kashin Koji, once he got his shit knocked in by Ishiki, saw the whole Boruto, Naruto Next Generations from that point on, all the way to the end of the Ishiki arc, all the way to the Omnipotence arc. This nigga probably even saw parts of Two Blue Vortex for all we know. He's getting knocked out cold, and we see throughout these panels, Kashin Koji is having flashes of the future. He's looking at Shinju, and in the Shinju that he's seeing, we see a fifth and extra Shinju we have yet to see. Could this be the answer as to how Kashin Koji has saw the Stone Sword? At this point, it's not even about Kashin Koji possibly coming across a different Shinju in the past. This nigga just saw the future, and he knows the weakness that these quote-unquote Shinju have, right? So now Kashin Koji is looking at all of these things and all of these different possibilities happening as he is being killed by Ishiki. So at the point where we go back, even in the manga and in the anime, which is so, it's just like, I love moments like these. Kashin Koji gets everything dropped on him. His body is split, pause, his arm is missing. He starts mumbling, right? And then Kishimoto is like, not Kishimoto, Ishiki is like, what are you saying? I'm gonna grant you this last wish as a valued former comrade. Because at the end of the day, Kashin Koji was putting in work for Kara. He can't deny that, Ishiki's like, all right, at the end of the day, even though you was a traitor, you put in mad work, so let me hear your last wishes. That whole time, I'm thinking maybe Kashin Koji is summoning the fraud. He's saying reverse summoning. He's probably like, bro, what the fuck? He's looking at all of these snapshots. He's looking at Baryon mode, Naruto beating the brakes off of Ishiki. He's looking at the Shinju being revived. He's looking at the God Tree being planted. He's looking at Boruto being killed by Kawaki, Ada casting. Bro, it's too much going on. Like I said, we have to stop there. It's too much because apparently the timeline that we're currently in has been changed, and in the original timeline, get this, and I want you Kawaki fans to hear it. Kawaki kills Boruto again, officially. Everything happens with the Ishiki stuff, but at the end of the day, Ishiki wins and plants some motherfucking God Tree. So y'all need to get off of Boruto's dick. You need to leave my guy Boruto alone, because as we see, if things were to go according to Kawaki's plan, the world would have ended up with the Divine Tree and Ishiki at top, right? You know what I'm saying? But apparently, we have to figure out what's actually happening, because Sasuke wasn't supposed to help Boruto, and Sarada is not supposed to be immune, and obviously Sumire is not supposed to be immune to omnipotence. So we got it. Like, I guess we're at the point where we starting to figure out like all these different future scenarios, future possibilities. Like, what correct timeline are we in? Timeline X, Earth 616, Earth 838. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Chapter 13 looking like it's about to open up this next volume with some heat. It's your boy Black and Chi out there. Let me know how y'all feel about the spoilers. Stay tuned, boys. So Chapter 13 will be out shortly. So holla at you, boy. I'm holla at y'all, Black and Chi. Yes, sir. Ski.